Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Weedsport. We were fourth fastest in practice. I know it's not as fast as we can go because me and the five that's in here, in our last practice, we ran nines. Like, he ran a 9:14, I ran a 9:31. So I know we could definitely be quicker. But hopefully we can have a pretty good starting spot for our heat races at least. Try to stick right along this bottom for our lap as well. I'm gonna try to get a good run into my lap though. Everything's just so built up from everybody running the bottom. Kind of funny. Gotta not hit the inside wall. Alright, that's not very good. I did not get too close to that wall, which is not good. Hopefully our second lap will be better. Just try not to mess it up on this one. You hit that inside wall barely with your front left, you're probably going to get some wheel damage. And I still ran an 072 there. Like, what? Everybody's got to be getting quicker then. My lap was not good. Like, my lap felt awful. Hopefully this lap is better. I felt a little better, but it might not have been faster. 155, yeah, I didn't get the run going in. Damn, he only ran a 70? Really? My lap felt so bad going into turn one because I ran way too high. My second lap, I kind of went in a little too straight, I feel like, but still got a few people left to qualify. Hopefully we can keep this spot or maybe drop one spot. I'd be okay with dropping one spot, really, so we could be in the bottom lane, but we will see. Still got a couple people left to qualify. I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green in the heat races. Alright, well, we stayed in second, which is a little bit unfortunate for the feature race, I feel like, just because starting on the outside lane and the feature is going to be rough. Because a lot of people just dive bomb turn one and slide up the track. But let's watch some of these guys in their heat race real quick. Because we got heat number one coming up. I'm in the second heat. But just barely off of not getting the pole. My first lap really did not feel that good. So hopefully we can run better in the feature. Or at least our heat. And then the feature. Holy shit, that guy was loud. That was loud as hell. I think he's trying to make the purge sound, what it sounds like. Which kind of makes some sense, in a way, going into this turn one. Turn one is scary here. And interesting, they have the 1, 3, and 5. Guys that have all been, like, real quick so far.
You were supposed to do it again.
Yeah, I think it's the purge sound. You can officially shut the fuck up. Oh, people get so bad so quickly. This will be an interesting heat race. Got the 1, 3, and 5 who have all been real fast. That was first, second, and third in practice, at least. This guy's just making purge sounds. Oh, God. Hopefully he actually stops at some point. But I do like this track a lot. I have noticed that they added a ton of dust in dirt in general. Like, I didn't really notice it much in my limited race. That was at USA?
I pissed my girlfriend off and made her leave the room because I was yelling brop.
Yeah, I would probably leave if I was in the same room as well, to be honest.
That's funny right there.
But I noticed that they added so much dust. Like, this track, you're able to tell a lot more than USA.
Look at that. I got to deal with a pissed off girlfriend, and on the other end of it, I got a nice quiet room to race in.
That's funny.
It's all good. You're racing right now. As long as she don't come in and whack you over the head while you're racing.
True. That would suck.
If she does, at least do it on the front stretch.
She might come whack me now that she heard me say that.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Your wife.
Alright, pace car is in.
She thinks she is.
Leader's gone.
And here's your sign.
Let's see what happens going into turn one. Nobody really gets into each other. It's actually pretty civil going into turn one there. Surprised by that. Might have a little bit battle for the lead here with the 3 and the 1, depending on how well they run this. 5 car had a pretty good run through the corner. They ran a little bit higher than I would expect in 3 and 4. The 5 car kind of runs more where I run, I feel like. Like, me and the 5 kind of have the same lines. 3 car had a great turn 1 there. Not going to have to worry about a consolation race. There's only 13 of us in this, so that's not going to be too bad. Look how much dust is already building up at this track. Like, Lanier is going to be crazy. Lanier is going to be so bad with it, but I kind of love it. because it makes it feel a little bit more realistic, as in, like, the dust piles up at dirt tracks so much like this. I don't know to this extent over the race, but we'll see how bad it gets in the feature race, to be honest. Because it does get pretty bad at a dirt track, a lot more than it was beforehand, because there really wasn't dust clouds after somebody went by before.
God
Ooh,
fucking damn it.
fourth place smacked the inside wall going into 3. Everybody up here is kind of just single filed out. 5 cars still trying to make that more bottom line work.
Fuck, you guys go.
Pretty good battle up front, though. Even though they're all single file, they're all pretty close together. Rear car tries to run a little bit lower of a line.
Pit road now.
He actually had a better 3 and 4, I think, than the 1 car did. He's trying different lines, which I like to see. Make it a race up there. They're already on lap 6. Race is going by super quick. 1 car just kind of keep... It is tough to pass here. He's just kind of keeping his position.
I'm sorry, 11. That was totally my fault.
Yikes. It is very tough to pass here, though. Even when it does get slicked off, the bottom just doesn't have as much as it used to. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out through the feature race. I'm happy we get a kind of start up front. I'm disappointed we're going to be on the high side. But at this rate, it might be a good thing. From the way it looks, the 1 car is kind of just running that outside lane. It seems to be going pretty well for him. And if you hit that inside wall at all with your front left... oh,
sorry, Randy.
There went the 5. Rip. Or we went to 3, I mean. And that's at the line. Rip. Where did he finish?
It's all good, man. I'm pretty
5th?
sure that was
Damn.
my bad.
That sucks. That's right at the line, too.
You got real big.
he did get pretty sideways off. Well, he did. Well, he wasn't too sideways. He was real slow off that last corner. I think he was just trying not to hit that inside wall. But like I was saying, you hit that inside wall coming through 3 and 4, like going more into 4, coming off the corner. You barely touch it with your front left, you're getting wheel damage. It would just say you got wheel damage, even though if your car drives completely fine, you have wheel damage, and it sucks. Because then you get that little black flag with an orange dot in the middle. Real stupid. Like, literally, it's just like a tiny speed bump if you barely clip it, and it still gave me wheel damage in practice. It was like really weak. It was stupid. I did not enjoy that. But hopefully we could keep our lead here. That'd be great. Starting on the outside might not be too bad in the feature, thinking about it now, because people are starting to run that higher side. But the more the high side gets used up here in 1 and 2, I think the better the bottom's going to be left, which would be good for the feature. 6 car just wants to go already. Hopefully I can get a good start here. Have a pretty single file race up front like the last one did until the very end, with 2nd and 3rd getting into each other. I do think the 3 just got super tight, didn't want to hit the inside wall right here, and just completely like just let off the gas to not hit it. Okay, 6, thank you. You're an idiot.
Alright, man, we're going green.
He's just sitting there trying to like weave his car back and forth, like going quick for no reason, and just came down into the side of me, which is nice. Lovely. Not really going to affect the car at all. Just doesn't make sense. But I'm planning on getting a good restart here.
Get ready.
Hopefully I don't get too sideways in the slick here. That would be the only downfall, I feel like. Did not get slick, or sideways, I just should say. Oh, I slid way too far through that corner. 6 is gonna be to my inside for sure.
All clear, all clear.
And he tries to throw his slider. That's not there.
Inside.
Definitely not there.
Clear low, clear low.
I'm going way too hard into 1.
Got 1 inside.
That's why I don't like being on the outside going into turn 1. I drive too damn hard into that corner. I like running the bottom.
Inside.
Got another car to my inside still.
Clear low, clear low. Next car is clear. Inside.
I don't think I actually got into the guy in front of me. I thought I did for half a second.
All clear, all clear.
I do just like the bottom a lot more, at least in 1 and 2.
Inside. All clear, all clear. 5 laps to go.
Because you can really get a drive off the corner.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high
And when you
side.
go high,
Clear
you're more likely to smack that wall 1 2, because that's a really tight corner. Going into 1. It's a super tight corner, which I do not like. There's like a fine line to really hit it right. 3 and 4 is a nice sweeping corner though. It's a pretty normal corner, but that's what makes Weedsport fun. It has like one normal ass corner, and then turn 1's just awful. It's like a hairpin almost. There's room for a lot of mess up there. Somebody getting into somebody else, somebody getting up into the wall, somebody getting into that inside wall. Had a really good run through 3 and 4.
2 laps to go.
I like to really get off the gas and kind of tap the brake a little to get into turn 1 sometimes. But I think the faster way around is like the bottom 1 and 2, the top in 3 and 4.
Flag at the line.
We'll see what happens here with the 2 guys in front of us. Just had a really bad turn 1 the first 2 laps, and that's what really messed us up there, which is unfortunate. And the 6 car kind of pushing us up through 3 and 4. That didn't help. So we're going to start all the way back in 6th for the feature, which is going to be a struggle to try to work our way through the field. It is hard to
Got one
pass here.
outside.
But that 6 car does not like to give anyone room. On a restart,
man.
just driving
Good
through the
job.
pace laps, anything. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens up front there.
All right, man. Line up on the outside road.
Because we were really close. Like, the top 3 of us, 4th wasn't too far behind me at all. Just starting on the outside going into 1 is tough. I just had really bad, like, turns going into turn 1 the first 2 laps. Like, that had nothing to do with anybody else. That was just on me. I really messed that up, especially the first turn. The first turn I completely botched because nobody was to my inside or outside. I just tried to go a little high going in to try to get that grip. Trying to do it like the 1 was doing in his heat. And did not do that well enough. I kind of just went way too high. But we got the 3 car coming up through the field. He's going to be starting like 9th or so, I believe. Because he finished 5th in his. So I think he's 9th. Which really sucked for him. Because he is very fast. Gonna be interesting to see how people get by everybody. But there are cautions here. In the Street Stock series, there are cautions, but then you do restart single file unless they have changed it from last season. I'd be surprised if they changed it. Single file restart is definitely the way to go, especially at this track. It kind of gets hectic, like, too wide. Especially going into turn 1. I'm expecting to see, like, some wrecks going into turn 1 in this feature race. If not see, at least like, maybe not in front of me, maybe behind me, I don't know, we'll see.
All right, man. We're going green next.
Hopefully,
time.
I'm not a part of it, to say the least. Because we had a great race to start out the season, gained 41 iRating in that limited race. So that was a great way to start off the season. Hopefully, we could work our way through the field a little bit, get maybe to 4th, 3rd, that'd be great. It's going to be real hard to do, though. Just gotta watch the leader.
The pace car's in.
Had a pretty good start. Stayed to the outside of that guy and got by him, actually. So we're already in 5th, which is nice. Just gonna stay to the bottom here. I'm on the inside of the 4 just a little bit. Really don't want to get into that wall.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Okay, so we're already up to 4th. That's nice. Off that restart.
Here, 4th place.
Okay, 6 car. Down here, I'm on the wall. Holy shit.
Too wide there.
Like,
All clear,
guy
all
does
clear.
not want to give no room. Just race him like he races everybody else, I guess. 4 cars giving it to him. I love to see that.
All clear, all clear.
But if he
Got
gets
one
spun right
outside.
there, I probably would have ended up in it, which would
Clear
suck.
high, clear high.
Do not want that.
Got one outside.
Got the 11 car to my outside. Can't really get off the corner very well. It's tight exit off of 4. Because it really wants to drift up, especially if you're on the inside right next to that wall. And I don't want to hit it.
You're
I don't want to hit the wall going in either, because that will send me straight up the track.
Got one outside.
There's just barely a line of grip coming off of 4. So like he comes down, I come up some, and somehow we didn't hit each other. I'm happy we didn't.
Clear high.
Maybe I can get to his outside or something, or just get a really big run on him off of a corner.
All right, man. 20 to go. Go get him.
Kind of brake early going into there. Now I just end up in the same position I just was in.
You're clear high. Clear high.
It is getting pretty dusty though, but I absolutely love it.
Got one outside.
That was a good corner.
All clear. All clear.
I think he ended up a little too high off of 4 is what happened for him. Alright, so we're back up to 5th. I do think the outside is faster in 3 and 4 if you can get right in the grip. I think he's running a little low in the slick area. And I want people to keep running that outside in 1 and 2 like that because I feel like I can gain some on them. Surprised the 5's not as low as I am because I feel like we run the same kind of line. 4 cars up in the wall.
Got one outside.
Whew.
You're clear high. Clear high.
That's scary. He got way too high in 3 and 4. But we're back in 4th. Nice. Just got to try to get that grip off of 4. There's a lot of grip there compared to running the bottom. You get so much momentum. He had a really good exit off of 2 though. You just got to not go high like the 4 did again. You're watching him in my mirror, like he just goes super hard through that corner. A little bit too high through that corner. A little bit more than I want to be, at least. Surprised there hasn't been a caution, to be honest. This track,
Number 5.
this track usually causes some cautions. I love how he finally apologized for something, even though it didn't look like he did anything there, for once.
We have a slow car outside.
What is that, a lap car? Yeah.
All right,
Oh, there's a caution now. Was it for that car?
Single file.
If so, that's booty. He was getting off the track. And now we gotta wait for this pace truck, which sometimes takes for. Oh no, it's actually coming up pretty quick. Gonna catch up to that leader. Sometimes when it goes through your car, it'll scare the absolute crap out of you. Probably scared the crap out of the leader, because just somebody going straight through you. But everybody's gonna be bunched back up again. This is where the wrecks are probably gonna happen. Because everybody's gonna get bunched back up and go real hard because you're right on everybody now. Gonna be real interesting. Turn 1's gonna be interesting to say the least. But I remember we were single file last season. We'll see if they changed it or not. I don't think they should have. Hopefully not. I think most series should have single file restarts just because a lot of people can't do double. It gets stupid and there's just caution after caution at that point. Or if you're gonna have double, have a certain amount of cautions, make it single. Like have 3 cautions and then it's single file the rest of the race. That would be ideal, I feel like. But we are still single file, that's good.
What are you doing, 6? It's single file.
Yeah, he's been an idiot the whole time, just saying, so.
Get ready.
It is single file.
This is gonna be a screwed up restart.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
Ooh, that was close to that wall. Kind of just like let it go into one. Just slowly let it roll. Ooh, I got up too high there. Kind of like the 4 did, but I just let off and I was able to keep it down for the most part. Thanks for kind of pushing me up into the wall. Get a good run off of that corner. He's probably going to try to throw a slider here, to be honest.
Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, he's not clear. Good job, 4.
Not that soon.
Yeah, he kind of caused that wreck. There's going to be a caution. There's a 7 car that's all the way turned. You're going to throw a slider, go low. instead of just riding straight along the side of the guy you're trying to throw a slider to. I don't know how there wasn't a caution for the 7, to be honest. That's kind of BS for the 7.
Then they go with the line.
Oh, it's getting way too loose down there. Not what I want. But I literally called that coming, but he didn't go low enough, so I didn't think he was actually going to do it. And then he just kept sliding. 'Cause that's what people do. They just keep on sliding up. Try to actually get that grip off of 2 now. Getting real slick coming off of 2 on the bottom. Like, I messed up, got a little high going into 3 the lap before, and that's what got him side by side with me in the first place. This track gets completely changed from the racing in these cars, which I love. You have to really adjust to it, and I just went way too high in that corner once again. Thought I was gonna get in the wall there. It's like such a tight corner when you go high. Try not to get too sideways through it. 6 car is actually battling up there at the 1. I'm surprised by that. The way he drives, thought he'd be wrecked or wrecked somebody. Got retaliated. He drives 30 enough to where he doesn't wreck you all the way, it seems like. If I can just get lower than this line, there we go. To come off that corner, I feel like it'd be a little better. 4 car went way too high again on that corner. That's like his trademark. I've done it a couple times though, to be fair. Got like 3 laps to go. You really gotta focus because all this dust. It's hard to see the lines on the track sometimes. Like going into 3, it's kind of hard to see.
Wow, really, dude?
I think the 6 kind of got into him. I'm not really like watching all the way up there. You guys might be able to see more what's happening.
We have a slow car up high.
What a goob. Are you kidding me, bro?
He's just completely wrecking him.
Go high.
Wow, you're getting recorded.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution
All right,
is
this will be
out.
interesting.
Look at what you did, you
You're
dummy.
close. 2 laps to go.
He's kind of the 6 has gotten
Dummy,
into
you the dummy,
everybody.
you straight drove through me, and then you drove through me again and never lifted.
Not wrong.
That must be the 6, huh?
Flag. 1 more
He did
lap
the-
to go.
Yeah, he'll be getting reported for that one.
Yeah, he kind of got into just about everybody this
He
race.
came from literally 7, 8 car lengths back going into the corner and never lifted and just drove straight through me.
Not surprised, to be honest. The 5 got the lead though.
he
Good
did
for
that to
him.
me.
Good for the 5.
Just like he did
Hopefully
to
he
people in
did.
his heat race. That's right.
Facts.
I'll make sure I take recordings of his heat race and yours and mine and send it in.
Oh, the 6 is in the lead. That's unfortunate. Hopefully
Well, no,
somebody
he did
does
that to me in
something.
the last race. I should have taped it because, yeah, it was blatant.
Oh, they did a race before this, and he was still doing that. Interesting.
There was nothing blatant about what just happened. You stopped in turn 4. I had nowhere to go. You didn't-
I'll
I
go
didn't
back and
stop,
see it.
bro. I run the same lap I did for the last 23 laps in a row. If you couldn't see that when you were behind me, I don't know what to tell you. You just straight drove it in there and blew through me. If I wasn't there, you would have smoked the wall.
Probably. I
You were
I
higher
would
than
definitely
a
think
kite,
that.
dude.
I'm in 3rd. I'm pretty low, and I would say you're higher than a kite. 'Cause I walk.
That's why I got a 6,000 I rating, huh?
Damn.
What you got there, bud?
Nice. That's some good I rating.
Alright, man, we're going.
It's
back
definitely
and
gonna
watch
take
that
a
live
hit,
race.
which sucks, but
I don't need to, bro. I was watching it live.
it was happening to him. Oh,
Now you can watch it live from the tail.
Jesus Christ. It was literally happening to
Yep.
him.
And you can watch iRacing on vacation for a week.
Get ready.
Alright, let's see what happens here on this restart. 6 has control of it, which really sucks.
Alright, man.
And he kind of like stays with the pace track. I kind of hope we get the black flag. It'd be so funny. Ooh, 5's getting into him.
You're back in 4.
Ain't nobody like him. Oh, and now he's wrecking the 5. Oh, the 5 and the 6 are
One
wrecking.
outside. You're too wide there. You're clear high. Clear high.
Hey, I think we fucking
imagine
somehow
that
came
6 car
second.
didn't even win it. Drove through me and blasted me for no reason.
We
And the
somehow
other 5
finished
people.
second. I'll take it.
Congrats, squirrel.
There you go, man.
That was funny. That's well deserved from the
World, that's funny
for the
shit right
6. That is well deserved for the 6, to be fair. Karma comes
I
back
like
when
it.
everybody in the
Nuts.
race
there.
hates you.
Everybody.
Oh, that's fucking
Sorry
funny.
for running into you there.
Oh, where was the 5
That's a hell of a
there?
job wrecking me there, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Taste your own medicine, huh?
Yeah, they were.
Good luck, check the replay. I never told
Good win for the 4 though. That's awesome. Somehow we came home second. I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, go back and watch the replay, would you there, Meadows? Yeah, if that wasn't a blatant takeout, I don't know
The 5 was
what you would
sending
call a
it in
blatant
this corner
takeout.
too. I was like, oh shit, he's coming.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch it. Don't believe. Yeah, you best believe that shit.
Oh, well, let's go see this though. You come back from like 7 car lengths. Holy shit, you're sending it in the corner. Like, how far away were you going into that corner? You're, what, like 3 car lengths, legitimately? Like 2-3 car lengths? Sends it all the way into the corner. Flips his back left. That's just awful in general. What happened going into this corner? He's just running his line, and he just started out overrunning him. Like, his car straightened up like he was gonna go straight out towards the wall. Cause that happened to me a couple times. You get too high, and he just decided to just completely run over the 1 there. And then the 1 straightens him out, and then he turns back right to finish him off. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, that 6 was hitting literally everybody. I wish he didn't have control at restart because the 5 ended up in front of him, I think, by the time the caution came out. But I think it was the last scoring loop, which is unfortunate for the 5. But then everything that ensued on the next restart, well, that's hilarious. The 6 got what he deserved. I'm happy the 5 did it because if that was me, I probably would have ended up flipped. I don't know how the 5 didn't end up flipped. Where did the 6 end up even finishing? Oh, the 3 got back into the back of the 8, and that's what happened to him. Rip. The 6 ended up finishing all the way back in 5th, so that's kind of funny. That's just hilarious. But somehow, hey, we finished second. Somehow squeaked by, don't get into any of that. I want to actually go back and see what happened in our heat race, because I completely blew the first lap. Like, I completely blew this corner. I just overdrove it real hard. Which, that's all on me. Yeah, that was bad. Blimp was actually a little better. And then he's just going to slide all the way up the track. I don't know how it didn't say car contact when he was just sliding me up the track. I was very surprised by that. And then I just overdrove this corner, too. That was all on me. I just overdrove that. But he was just knocking everybody around. I want to see what happened with the 4 as well, back in the feature race. Because I think in this, it wasn't too bad. We kind of just, like, he kind of pushed me up the track a little, going on the straightaway, I think, this next lap. Because, yeah, he couldn't have slid there. He would have hit the 6. Oh, no, he made that clear. Okay, I was thinking of something else then. I don't remember what the hell I was thinking of. Oh, well. Let's go back. Where the hell did... Where was it? Because I got by... It was towards the end of the race, I think. Because, yeah, the 4 just overdrove his corner. That's what the 6 was doing until he got into the 1. He slammed the wall. Got by him. When the hell did this stuff start happening? I think it started happening around here. Because he was faster. He definitely was. It's just so hard to pass here without getting into somebody else. I just love how much dust is building up. If we would have gotten more green flag laps, it would have been interesting to see what it was like for the full race. But I think he overdrove it again here. Yeah, see, you just get so high going through the corner. Like, you have a lot of speed, and you think you're gripping, but you're really not. And then I think the caution happens, which is probably for that guy getting off the field, which sucked. And then the 6 just being an idiot here. It's single file restarts, and he's just trying to start side by side. And then where was the 4 getting inside of me? Right here. Oh, yeah, right there is where I was thinking of. Like, I'm like all the way up by the wall, and he comes up and taps me. That kind of messed me up a little bit. So close there. Like, I don't fault him there at all. That corner's tight, and I'm surprised we didn't hit. Was it here where he tried throwing a slider? Yep. Like, you're not anywhere near clear there. If you're gonna go in low right here instead of just sliding up next to me. Like, you're not gonna slide into me, and you just slide right up into me. And then I just go straight because that's the way my car is going, and 7's unfortunately like just the victor of that. And he ended up finishing 6th. He came back, which is good for him. But that was unfortunate there. But overall, we came back, finished 2nd. The 4 car ended up winning it, which is funny. But let's go see how much iRating actually ended up gaining, because we're definitely going to gain some out of this, which is great. Alright, results are in. Just over 2,000, almost 2,100 iRating. This guy led 1 lap, and it was the final one. The 1 car was definitely the fastest all race by far. He ran a 236. Who was the next? A 369 from the 5. That was about it. Everybody else was in the 4s or slower. I ran a 5. I didn't have a fast car, like, most of the time, it seemed like. Kept overdriving turn 1 a little bit too much. Turn 3, if it caught you too bad, you would go up the track. 4 car gained a lot of iRating. I gained 37. I'll take that. Almost gaining, let's say, about 80 total. Almost 80 in 2 races. That's amazing to start this season. Very happy about that, because we started about 35, 73, 78, something like that. And now we're up to 36, 56, which is awesome. Starting to get back up. Hopefully we can get to 4K this season. Very excited with the UMP fix coming out. And definitely going to be racing that some. Don't know about this week because they're at Cedar Lake. I don't really enjoy that track right now. I need to learn that track more and get better there before I actually do a race. I really want to get back into some oval racing because they got the late models fixed, the super late models fixed. I don't know how much I'll be running supers. And both the modified series fixed. And one of them is just a little bit more laps than another one. So hopefully we will be running some of those here soon in the future because I do like the modifieds a lot. And getting back into oval racing overall, because mainly been focusing a lot on dirt the past few months. And you guys are probably enjoying that for the most part, but I want to try to branch out, go back to doing some oval and dirt mixed, which might not be the best for my iRating overall, because mixing them kind of messes up the way you race a little bit. But I want to try to be versatile and be good in both, because I have like 3,300 iRating on oval, I want to say. So I race with a lot of good guys there as well. It's a lot of hard competition. I'm not nearly as good on oval as I am on dirt. I just think the competition on oval is a lot higher. There's a lot more people with higher iRatings there than there is on dirt. And he said 6,000 iRating. He was exaggerating a little bit. He was definitely at like 54.5 or a little bit under 54.5. He's probably been up to 6,000 before is my assumption, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. I'm super shocked that we got all the way up to 2nd and missed those couple wrecks. Very happy about that. Gaining some more iRating. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. You guys are the reasons I make these videos. It's just fun. I always race anyways, so might as well throw them up for you guys to watch. And I love the support that all of you guys give me. And it makes me want to keep doing this. So appreciate that a ton. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.